You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Welcome to Iowa Live from the Iowa State Fair. I am Lou, and it is a tradition to stop by the DNR Building and chat with Kim Bogan. It's great to see you again,
It's
Kim.
great to see you, Lou.
We are going to showcase some of the little teeny fish that are in the aquarium behind us. And there's something really cool about the aquarium. I want to let everybody know you're celebrating a big anniversary next year.
Next year. Yeah. So this year is 99 years for the aquarium. Next year is the 100th anniversary of this aquarium at the State Fair. So that's super cool.
What is the purpose of having this aquarium at the State Fair, the gigantic aquarium?
We just want people to learn about all the different fish species that we have here in Iowa, all the different habitats and the fish that live in the habitats here. And it's, there's so much to see, so much to learn, and we just love people coming out here.
Yeah, so much to learn, and also want to talk about what could happen if people do the wrong thing and they release some fish into the wild, and that happens a lot, doesn't it?
It does. And so, one of the things we focus on here at the State Fair is talking about invasive species. And I don't know if you can see, but we've got the tiny little goldfish in there, which, that's what you get in a little jar you win as a prize. But if you let it out into our lakes or rivers or ponds, it can grow to be this giant size.
That's a goldfish.
That's a goldfish. Came out of a pond in Johnston.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not doing anybody any favors by releasing them into the wild?
No, because they're actually a carp species, so they can mess up the ecosystem along with some of the plants.
Okay, now you mentioned some of the great fish that we have in the state of Iowa.
Yes.
And look at some of these guys. Oh, look at on cue.
So we are at the lunker tank. The lunkers, the northern pike that we have there. Really nice fish. Here's a smallmouth. He's kind of hiding. My favorite is the bowfin.
Look at this guy here.
They've got this really cool fin that,
that is
undulates
awesome.
and waves.
So this really is Iowa's lunkers. You look at the sign above there. So one of these fish has to be named Jimmy Lunker. That's a reference back from years ago people will get. But this is really cool. And these are fish that can be caught on a regular basis in Iowa, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
These came out of lakes and rivers in Iowa before they came to the fair.
How about that? Now, what's going to happen to these guys after the fair? Somebody wants to know?
So if someone wants to know, we do take them and we try to keep them for next year.
Okay.
Put them in ponds. Because of potential for diseases and things, we don't put them back out.
Okay.
Into,
but you have ponds for them to swim around in during the rest of the year.
Yep.
Okay, so they're not in the tank all the time.
No.
That was the big thing. Okay.
Right. Yep.
All right. You have that. We'll keep going over here. Now you talked about invasive species. Let's talk about how important it is to make sure you do the right things when it comes to even your boats and things, right?
Right. So we always tell people you need to clean, drain, and dry. And in fact, it's law in Iowa that you have to do that because plants, zebra mussels, things like that can attach to your boat. Also, water can have plant fragments, so drain. But it's also really important not to dump your bait, because you could have things like big head or silver carp in there. I think people last year might remember our really big head that was here.
And what was his name?
It was Big Head Todd.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's what we're showing off here when you first come in here. But something else that you might notice when you walk in, they're talking about getting a really cool shirt. Let's look at this shirt.
Yeah.
Explain what this is all about.
Isn't it? So we have promotion going on now here in the DNR building. If you buy a subscription to the Iowa Outdoors magazine.
Conveniently we have one.
We have one right here. You get one of these really cool shirts, and I think they're just fantastic this year. It's a buffalo imprinted on there.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. And there's really good information in the magazine all the time about different things, DNR and natural resources and activities.
And speaking of cool shirts, you have a cool one on yourself, and I have a button on.
And
okay.
You do.
Okay.
So this year is the 100th anniversary of pheasant hunting in Iowa. So it's another really big deal anniversary for Iowa this year. So you can come down, talk to the pheasant biologist, get a sticker, and celebrate. rumor has it that pheasant numbers are really good this year.
That's awesome. Now, something else to do when you first come in the DNR building here at the Iowa State Fair on the Grand Concourse. We're right across from the depot. Okay, everybody knows where the depot is at. You have a schedule on the wall when you first come in. You have things going on all day long. And I even saw Snakes Alive comes over here and visits with you.
We have a courtyard presentation and so many neat things. Trivia, snakes, fish cleaning. You never know what's going to be on our days.
It is a lot of fun.
It's
So
really
if people want to get more information about everything that the Department of Natural Resources is doing, you have an easy website to go to, right?
We do. IowaDNR.gov.
Okay, perfect. Kim, thank you so much for letting us come out here again. And always fun. Make sure you stop at the Iowa DNR building. Now, when we come back, we're heading back over to the Varied Industries building, and Dr. Scott's going to talk to us about something hormone replacement therapy. Is it for you? We'll find out next on Iowa Live.